this year we're scaling our tutoring company, which is currently doing about 600k a year, and we're going to scale that with the 9 staff that we currently have. Or are we at 10 now? 9 or 10, whatever. Not by increasing the size at which we operate, but increasing the leverage with which we operate. So increasing the price and automating things so that the effort per unit time yields more results. Today, we started, or rather put into place and tested out, an automation of what used to be a second sales call. So with our company, we do a first sales call before the students come on board, and then after their first 6 weeks, we do another one. It's a 6-week review, results and review. So it was an opportunity for us to resell them on the pain as to why they started, where they were to start off with, because we've now got the data, and show them how much they've improved and how much this has worked for them. It's also an opportunity for us to gather testimonials and video reviews that we could then use online. Now, we actually haven't used very many of those. We've got in the region of 400 to 1,000 of these recorded, so we've got loads in the bank now, but it does take an extra 90 minutes of work or so per new close. And as we closed, on average this last year, 20 new people per week, that is a lot of extra hours, right? It's an extra 30 hours per week of work that has to be paid for and done. So what we've done over the last few days is created an automated process where we can create a 1.5 to 2 minute video explaining those things and what their options are to carry on going forwards. Now, in these sales calls, or in these second review calls, it was also an opportunity for us to collect money up front. So to lock people in on a discount if they like to commit to the rest of the year. They know it works for them, they know they like it, so we make an ask. And we tested this today with 10 people, 10 students, and already one of them has come back within the first few hours of doing that with a paid in full, which is really nice to see. It's a good start to the system and a validation that we're heading on the right path and that this was a good choice, but only time will tell. We'll have to track how this affects retention rates and upsells and PIF percentages, essentially. But all in all, good sign. So proud, and this will be fun to look back on. However long down the line, and say, oh yeah, like that was a great moment to do this, or oh, what a silly mistake. So we'll see. But I do think if you are starting a company that does sell via sales calls, or you need more testimonials, this is a great way to get them. And if you don't already have them, it's fantastic. But at the moment where we don't actually use them, it's just an operational drag that we don't need. I think going forwards, we will likely figure out a new system to get more consistent reviews, because I know if you're going to publish content, that's essentially, 20 a week, that's 3 a day. Yeah, 3 new pieces of content per day that we could roll out of just people sharing their positive results. And that's like, how much more positive feedback and proof do you need that something works? 3 people every single day are getting the result you're looking for. Like, you're going to believe it, right? So yeah, that is a really powerful tool, and I reckon we'll go back to it, or some form of that. But it'll also be interesting for us to track reviews that we get, because it's an opportunity for us to work for those, ask for those. Referrals, all that sort of stuff. So at least we track all of these metrics, so it'll be good to see what the impact is in doing this. But in terms of efficiency, step in the right direction, which is really good, because we did 10 of these today in an hour, and it was our first attempt. So this will only get faster. So yeah, pretty awesome stuff. All right, guys, have a lovely evening. Peace.